Hi, guys. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for being here, everyone, this evening. Please, someone let me know if you can hear me okay. And, I'm not going to be on here long, but I ran across this TikTok and I really do want to explore this. Welcome in. We'll wait for a few more people to come in. Once again, shout out your city, your vibe, shout out our tribe, because, our tribe is just, lit up in our January fasting reset group. Hi, guys. I am all natural today. I'm gonna give myself one of those like detox, mask, so we are detoxing, guys. I think I'm on day 20 of just juice and nothing else, and I think I'll be on this for at least another 40 days, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. We're gonna see, how far this thing goes, but I'm just like feeling good. And today was a very difficult day. It was a very trying day, to be honest with you. And I think I'm picking up on some collective energy. It's an irritation energy. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. It's something's about to pop off. That's what I know. Something is about to happen. Tampa Bay. Hi, Amy. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Natalie. She says, beautiful. Thank you. Hear you okay? Here, boring in Missouri. Sorry, Keisha. There's Keisha and then there's Kesha. So Keisha or Kesha. And I know, sorry guys, because sometimes the spelling is the same. Who else? Vicky, welcome in. Sister Angel, welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. Beautiful, beautiful. Barbara, welcome in. Okay. Yep, you've been irritable all day? Yeah, something about to pop off. Now, do you see how the internet is glitchy? Yeah, you see how the internet's glitchy. It's glitchy. They don't want me speaking, and they didn't want me speaking setting this up. It's been like delays all day, and amazing irritation. No, just an irritation. So I hope that you guys can see me okay. Hey, I have green juice. Green scarf. This is good, you guys. This is good. All right, guys. Please, guys, when you come in here, please do me a favor, like the video and subscribe to the channel. This channel has been heavily sedated since the moment I opened my channel. I didn't know nothing about YouTube. I was going to say one little video, a few little videos about people, and then they just but you know what? This year is this year is so beautiful. I love it. I'm so blessed. And all of those strongholds, we just karate chopping them down. So awesome. We're about to start. Angel says, yes, my internet is horrible. And you're at work. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. So I hope you guys can see me okay. Guys, I do want to let you guys know. Yep, irritable energy, baby. Something about to pop off. I want to let you guys know that I am bringing back my quantum telepathic healing and psychic development course, guys. I am bringing that back. And, guys, and I'm not saying this because it's me. I've gotten so many testimonies from people that have taken my courses and have done the Ascension program with me. When I tell you this stuff is supernatural, when I tell you, I literally said, you're going to be channeling energy the first day, right? And one of my students mentioned that the other day in our class, and she was like, yeah, right. And they were all channeling energy. And I'm telling you, I break it down. I make it so easy for you. It can't get any more simple, guys. And so I'm just going to show you really quickly here. We are going to be learning. This is quantum healing psychic development. You can book a free consultation with me. Serious inquiries only, right? You can book a free consultation with me, and then we can talk about, see if this is right for you, if you are ready to go this deep, guys, because we are about to learn 20 different healing modalities, quantum healing modalities, intro to psionics, your psionic powers, right? Your telepathy, psychokinesis, Reiki, energy medicine, automatic writing. That's what I do, right? Channeling, remote viewing, chromotherapy, how to access the Akashic records, and quantum healing anatomy, quantum healing meridians, quantum healing chakras, right? Breath work, meditation, light language, and how do the templates, guys. But week 6, we get to the templates. I'm telling you guys, when you go to the template, it's a game changer. You don't have to deal with this collective energy and this your solo energy. You go right to the template. And, here's a nugget. How do you find the template? It's always in the past. It's always actually in a past life, in a past vibration. This is where the templates are. So I'll show you how to access that and how to locate it and how to know it. And I have over 300 pages, probably 350, close to 400, to be honest with you. I think I went overboard on this. I spent over a year on this and, still counting. 300 plus workbook pages, audio workbooks too, and hours of client case studies and 24 video lessons. And I think I will add to that as well. And so if you're interested, then please do take advantage of the free consultation, or you can email me and I'll give you an official flyer. Okay. So, guys, I don't want to do this video. I truly, truly don't want to do this video. Good morning from Indonesia. Yep, it's going to be the best year yet. Yes, I'm in the comments. Traveling by train at the moment, and you tuned in here, baby. I feel good. I feel special. Thank you guys so very much for being here. Honestly, I am overjoyed anytime you guys tune in. Even if 5 people tune in, I'm really grateful to have the support that I have. And so I didn't know if I wanted to do this video. And to be honest with you, I think what we will do today, dang, forgot my charger. I think what we will do today is examine these TikToks, girl, that I got. Let's take a look at this stuff because this is getting crazy. And to be honest, I haven't vetted this. I don't know. I kind of want to present this to the collective and see what it is you guys have to say. Now, I'm going to be doing my automatic drawing, baby. I'm going to find out, is you naughty or nice? Is you a man? Is you a woman? Or something in between, because this is just too much, y'all. Can we get the clown shoes off of the earth children and just get back to living? Is that a thing? Is that really possible? I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and take a look at some of this stuff. Okay, let's recap. Let's recap what we've seen as Erika Kirk, as I've already outlined this and did a video about this, and I will recap my general consensus about her gender, her consciousness, and I want you guys to take a look at Candace Owens, okay? Here we go.
To look at his face. You will know this person growing up, I'm sure. No? How about this picture of the same boy?
Oh, what happened?
This one. Can you guess who this boy is? I'll give you a second to look at his face. You will know this person growing up, I'm sure. No? How about this picture of the same boy? Or maybe this one. Well, that's a young Erika Kirk, your grieving widow, Jesus enthusiast, an all-round American heroine. It doesn't matter that she has suspicious ties to a country I can't mention, or has been involved with Trump since 2012, or is banned from Romania for totally unfounded rumors linking her to some famous files that her pals won't release. Just be nice to her. Listen to whatever she has to say, okay? Pay no attention to what you see in those eyes. You're wrong. Because someone just shot a hologram of her husband, so now her brave voice is the only thing you should pay attention to.
All right. Okay. So, Erika Kirk, there's this picture of her roaming around that, she really does look like a little boy. And so, really, truly, we read the energy because anyone can get a haircut. And, sometimes little boys are cute, sometimes they're just cutie patooties and they just, are so cute that they might look a little, feminine, right? It is possible. it is quite possible. But what we truly found in Erika Kirk's field, this is when we really, really explored that, Erika Kirk has this androgynous energy, not because of the picture, just because, that is her energy read, that's her energy signature. And we traced her back to some sort of elite ring that she was born into or brought into as a child. And she's always been a vessel that they've used to body hop into. And so, recap on Erika Kirk, of course, this Erika Kirk is not real. She got up to like 3 different clones. And on top of that, she, her body is a jump in for other consciousnesses. And what is currently being housed in the body of Erika Kirk right now, it's much bigger than we think. It is part of the lesser God that is literally running the matrix, and that people are praying to, and they think they're praying to the true most high, but what they're really getting is a lesser God, Yaldabaoth, energy. And this is who she is. And it's a big energy. Every time I do an automatic drawing on her, she always shows up on top, even above Trump. She's always in the sky. Because she is the consciousness that resides in her is not her own. And so forget about her being a boy or a girl. Like, she ain't even human. Like, let's just speak on that. And of course, source said that she was a White Walker, that she was a ice queen. He called her an ice queen humanoid. That is who she is. Now, some of my subscribers had let me know that, Candace Owens is now saying, the Erika Kirk is a White Walker. I haven't watched anything. I haven't watched Candace in a while. I only catch some TikToks, or if you guys send me things. I truly don't watch a lot of things, and I don't watch, other prophetic channels, just because I don't want their messages to influence my messages subconsciously. So it kind of sucks, but, if it's like a love reading or something like that, but if it deals with anything like what I do, then I can't watch it, just because I want my messages to be authentic, right? So so that is just that. Now, there's just whatever, Erika Kirk, her automatic drawing is just always so, harvesting, always just harvesting. And so now other people are starting to say that she's a White Walker. So I don't know if they said it before me or after. It doesn't matter. But like, is she like, what is she? Let's just watch.
Mr. Candace Owens, okay? At one time, a friend of Charlie's, at one time, an employee of Turning Point. She has been one of the main peddlers of these conspiracies, and she is making a huge amount of money on it. She is building her business off of these lies.
Is it me? Or does she look like a White Walker from Game of Thrones?
First of all, you guys, this woman's eyes be glitching something serious. And it's weird to me. Like, I don't know why it keeps doing that. Let me see. Okay, here. There we go. Now let me bring it back. Shift like that? It's strange. It's really, really weird.
She look like a White Walker from Game of Thrones.
I'm just saying. So it's either people are watching or they see it too. And remember, I was bringing up the whole Game of Thrones. It's not just the Erika Kirk and the White Walkers. But if you look at different scenarios and characters in the Game of Thrones, this is what we see on the world stage right now. When I tell you guys, it's just like when I did the thing about the Truman Show and about another TV series that is about, being under the water, like the sea people coming up to the surface of the earth, right? Guys, listen, Linda, listen. I used to work in Hollywood for a very long time. And let me tell you how much us producers, I was a producer at the Judge Judy show, Judge Joe Brown, like all that, Nancy Grace show, all this, CBS, whatever. So let me just tell you how bad it was, to the point where us producers, we didn't even have TVs in our house. That's just how much, like, like some of us, I've always been awoke. So like some of us that were awoke, and there wasn't a lot of us in the office, but there was a few, we just had a radio. We wouldn't even watch TV. Like it was just something, like it would just be too much if we were to watch TV and actually work in television. And so, when you will see how fake this stuff is, and you will see that all they're doing is producing the storyline of your life. That's what it is. They're producing the storyline of humanity, the storyline of all of these events and psyops, because they feel as if they put it where you can see it, that's disclosure. And so what it means is, I didn't hide this from you. And so therefore there isn't any karmic, justice for me, any karmic retribution. And we know that is a lie. And so it doesn't surprise me that the White Walkers, so who's to say that the White Walkers weren't created because there was real life White Walkers on this planet Earth? I'm just saying. So, nothing really to spend a lot of time on her. I truly don't want to do this video. I don't. I really don't. Now let's just take a look at this.
Came in from nowhere and rose like a juggernaut. Love her or hate her, she is a powerful voice in the nation, commands millions of followers. Love her or hate her, a very cogent, well-spoken person, represents herself almost flawlessly. Perhaps too flawlessly, one might say. God spoke about this lady. Black lady also, very well known, and her name is Candace Owens. And what God had to say about Candace Owens is simply short and to the point, and I'm not going to extend it into anything else. I never add anything into these prophecies. I simply present them as they are. If there are Bible verses given with them, I will give the Bible verse, explain the Bible verse, explain the prophecy, and move on. God says that Candace Owens is not who she pretends to be. So he definitely says that she is also not who she purports to be. He says that Candace Owens is not who she says she is. She is not what she looks like, the Lord said, and she is not who she purports to be. That is all. Candace Owens is not who she says she is. She is not what she looks like, and she is not what she purports to be. That is just the three things the Lord told me. I did not press him on it. He has not given me any information since then. He also said the same thing concerning her on the 20th of September. So today's the 29th. That's 9 days. If the Lord was going to add anything in, he may want to add something in the future, but that is all he said about Candace Owens. She's not what she looks like. She's not what she purports to be, and she's not who you think she is. That is all.
Yeah, you watch. Okay. Oh, I watched her for a few videos. She's intense. I had to stop. Oh, you don't watch her. She's very intense. And let me tell you guys something here, of my experience working in Hollywood, and not just like professional. I mean, I think I've been in, film, television since I was probably 14 years old, right? Until like my 30, early 30s. Yeah, I don't know if that is, I'm not really reading it like that is her, because to be honest with you, I don't know where they got that picture from, but I'm just reading the face, right? I'm just reading the energy. Okay. And that's what I'm gonna do. And it has nothing to do, just like with Erika Kirk. I don't even care about that she had a short haircut. Anyone can have a short haircut. Anyone can look like, sometimes girls look like boys until they grow up, and then they turn into beautiful swans, and sometimes boys look like little girls when they're young. That does happen. But what I want to talk about today is the larger thing happening. Because why is every single person on the world stage, whether this is real or not, we will read the energy. Why is it that every single president's wife, every single, elite celebrity, they have kids that start off as male and then they turn into a woman or a girl, and then they start off as a girl, then they turn into a boy? What is going on? What's the larger thing here? Like, that's the whole point of what I'm trying to get at. And me, like coming from Hollywood, I'm here to tell you guys, like, I'm here on this channel to love people however they show up and just to help them be their best self. But when I tell you guys that working in Hollywood, it's 80% gay men. And I always thought it's not natural. And I say that because if you just go out into society and any of the other places outside of Hollywood, do you see 80% gay couples? You don't. You might see the opposite, like 20% maybe, or maybe 15. But when I tell you, from all my years of working in the industry and then also being in the music industry as well, and even there, and even rappers, you guys, I got stories, but I won't say. That's their business, right? So last thing I'm gonna do is sit in someone's studio or place of work or home and then be talking about them when they let you into their private spaces. That's not right. That's wrong. So here's the thing. Why? I was asking myself, why is there 80%? Why is there 80% gay men in this office? Like on the set, the actors, the extras. There's something underneath happening. There's a larger thing happening, and that is the issue. Because why can't people show up as themselves? Why all the president wives accused of being men? Because what I'm feeling, and I think I've said this before, is these people, they're not on this system like you think. They're not on American timeline and system. They're on, I'm telling you, whatever Freemasonry, Scottish Rite, Illuminati, they practice a culture which is closer to Greeks and Romans. And in fact, I think we might be in the time of the Romans still. And I think we're about to move out of that because there will be destruction there. It has to fall. As I've been chipping away at the religious template, I've been chipping away at it. It's one of my jobs here as Mother of the Ages to take that sucker down because it's hiding God from you. We're getting the lesser God. And what we're doing, what we are doing, what they are doing to us is they are giving us a perverted version of God. And as we know, we've outlined this in the psychic investigation, that what we're looking at, not just now, I'm understanding in the psychic investigation, is a perversion of the cross. But when we zone out into their entire landscape, they are living under the perversion of the cross. When they did that depiction, it was Bogier, some guy named Bogier. Can't remember his first name. Is it Caesar Bogier? That's the one that it was a gay man. See, I'm channeling all this, guys. Like the video and subscribe. It was a gay man. And he was the one, when they wanted to paint, I believe, the Last Supper and they wanted to depict Jesus. They used a gay man to depict Yeshua, Jesus. Now, you know, Yeshua, if you read the scripture, he was gangster. He would go in the church and turn everything over and say, you know, and he was about his father's business. Like, and it even says that he wasn't attractive in the Bible. I can't remember how they worded it, but it even says that. And so they actually chose a gay man to pose for the depiction of Yeshua. Source is saying that this is why we get the perversion. We chase it. What I say, nothing is present day. All of humanity's problems goes back there. And what do they say? When in Rome. They always go, when in Rome. They want to make that okay. What we're dealing with right now, currently, it's the Greeks too. But what we're talking about, the Romans, because we are still in the time of the Romans. The Romans are still, you know, they are still rolling this thing because of the religion. That is why until that Vatican is taken down, now, I haven't been to the Vatican. If you go there, it is a disgusting kind of wealth. It's so gaudy with gold this and gold trim that and everywhere that it's just it made me feel gross. That it was a gross display of over wealthiness, to the point where, like, you literally a few feet outside the Vatican, you got homeless people asking for money. So why are we doing this, right? And so these people, these secret societies, all of this they're still operating on the Roman time. And I'm hearing the Roman calendar. I don't even know what that is. But the Roman calendar as well. And yeah, so that very first depiction that they did of Jesus is why people are, I don't want to say it, but it allowed the vibration for the appetite of, and sources specifically just mentioning for some reason gay men. This is kind of how I hear the message, but it was that original, I don't even know what to call it, skewed, like when they skewed the vision. What did I say? They turned the cross 33 degrees, and then we start living under an X vibration, all of that stuff. It's the same thing, but it was the original depiction that actually allowed the energy field, because these energy fields have to be created and the templates have to be created. And what that simply is a template is created, and it takes in account, the people's energy signature that are part of the original timeline, all of the different things going on in the society at that time. So, like, whether there's war or famine or depression, that's in the template. And then the sin, the 7 deadly sins, that's all in the template, right? And so that is what we're living under. And that is why you see, I'm telling you guys, once the church is eradicated, and it won't be gone completely, of course, no, because they will try to cling on to, I didn't know this reading would be like this, but source is saying, skip all that, but this is where it is. Because me, as a past life regressionist, I go back to the original event. It doesn't matter what's happening here. Where did this originate? It originated in Rome. It originated in Rome when they skewed the vision of Yeshua, Jesus, and they allowed at the time, it was like I don't even call him a boyfriend to some other, high up, official. And when they did that created a template, and it's in our genes too. I didn't come here to talk about this today, but that's what source is saying. It's in our genes. It's in our genes. And that's what they do. They get us in these energy fields, right? And if you stay in the energy field for some time, then it becomes dense. You become one with it, and it becomes in your DNA. And so that's why we have this. And I don't think, to be honest with you guys, I don't think something within their law and order, and I'm talking this would be very high up, like you would probably have to be like a 33-degree Mason. I don't think they're even allowed to have women. I mean, of course they're allowed to have women, but what I mean is to the covenant of like a man and a woman. No, that's not what they do. It's kind of the same thing I channeled with P. Diddy, where it was like what he was doing in the group of people that he's around is perfectly normal to them. That's just what they do. Because they're not on our timeline. They're on the Roman timeline. That is what is happening. And so now we found the original infliction. There's one thing that's popping up in Candace Owens' field, and I truly don't necessarily want to talk about her gender. There are some things coming to mind though. But let me point this out. I don't know. I don't want to be so salacious because I want to sit on this some more. Because I truly wasn't planning on coming here. I'm going to sit on this some more because I want to point something out. I'm reading this with my spiritual eye. There's something very interesting popping up in Candace Owens' field, and I think that lady in the video on the TikTok was what's her name? I forgot. I'll remember in a moment. This is popping up here. Now, you guys may not see what I'm seeing, but when I look at this, I'm reading this as the sign of Gemini with the two faces. It's just the other face is missing. It's a half face right here. I have awareness with my spiritual eye that the other face is missing. So the sign of Gemini has these two like face. They almost like look like mask. This is what I'm pulling up. So when that prophet says, I forgot her name. When the prophet says that there is something about Candace Owens that she's not how she presents, there is a Gemini energy popping up. I don't know what her sign is, but it internet, come on. I'm not sure what her sign is, but there's definitely a twin energy happening. Let me take a look at this. So she's a Taurus. Yeah, but no, there's a twin energy happening, guys. There's a twin energy happening within, like another face missing. There's another face that she has, and we don't see it. I was trying to find that picture so I can show you guys what it looks like, because I've seen this picture before, but nevertheless, there's another face missing. Okay, so I'll say that. Oh, you think she has a twin? Maybe that's what I'm picking up on. Let's see. Does she have a twin? Candace Owens does not have a twin. That's what it says, at least. Does she have siblings? Have you guys ever seen Candace Owens' parents before? You know, it's interesting because I don't remember her talking much about her parents. I heard her talk about her grandfather and I think her grandmother, but we don't know very much about her. I'm really, truly not trying to go here, but you guys know when I say when you don't know a lot about people's family, I don't want to go here. I truly don't. Oh, George Farmer holding their newborn baby, Roman. They have a baby named Roman. Oh, interesting. Didn't I just say Roman? The Roman times? I'm just saying. Okay. I don't know much about her family. There's no. Would be nice to see her family. I mean, I know she has. Does she have a sister? I know she has. There's somebody that looks like her, but there isn't any. I don't see any pictures. You guys have any? Do you guys see any pictures of her? I don't. I can't find any of her family, and I truly don't want to just talk out of turn, but I'll say this. Let's just see. I just see her and her husband. Like, where's like her real family? You know what I mean? Where's her family? I'm telling you, I'm so sorry, Candace. I love you, girl. But listen, you and Meghan Markle, you guys remind me so much of each other. Do you guys remember? I'm not about to dilly-dally and be here all day because I gotta leave soon. But do you remember how no one had pictures of Meghan Markle's family, and like it was, it just felt like, you hiding them, girl? Like, what's going on? It's not that. It's just that some people, they want to have a certain, persona and image. They don't want people tarnishing their image. I mean, I can't blame them. But that's like that perfectionism, right? That sometimes we can get into. But I truly don't see her family. Maybe, maybe there are pictures, but I don't see them. I don't. I don't see them. So the only thing I can say is that what I truly find is that when people's families, you can't really trace them back to a certain phenotype, family. You can't put eyes on, to other people in their family. Like the backstory of the family is just somehow missing. She has sister. Okay. I would love to see that. Not on Google. She has a family picture on Facebook. Okay, cool. Well, I'm not on Facebook, so I wouldn't know. But okay. But and she has a twin brother on Facebook. Okay, cool. Awesome. So maybe that was her twin brother. Maybe that's her twin brother. But nevertheless, okay. So if that's her twin brother, then but this is Candace Owens Field. So maybe that's the other person missing. Because there is a person missing here. There is a face that is missing. So then that would answer that. What else do I see here? There's some agitations in her field, really, that really pop up today. She has a claw in her energy field as well. And I think when we did the channeling of Trump, it was Trump and the victim, the so to speak victim in the last video, the military guy who said he had smex with Trump, and he had a claw showing up. She has a claw today showing up right in the center. This is like a claw, and then there's a face embedded, within this energy field. So I'm not sure what that is about, but that's definitely in alignment with the last reading, the claw, and then there's a face here. And this would kind of be around her, maybe her heart space. Also, too, these things here are popping out, like the pen just kept going over and over. on this, on this. These feel like pain bodies. So pain bodies are like, what do you call it? How do I describe it? This is like dense energy in the field. And my pen just kept going over it and over it and over it and over it and over it. I'm not seeing anything that says she's a man. I don't see that. I don't see that. Now, let me read this a different way. Hold on. I don't see it. I think, yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. The only thing new I see is a face here at the end of this claw. And a face. There's actually, I just did that. And I think the face is here. Yeah, I'm not seeing that she's a man. But I am kind of like, it's interesting with the half face. That's the only thing that kind of like alerts me, but it does remind me of Gemini twin energy. So if she has a twin, then that really does answer that question for now. I think there's more to the story though. I do. I think there's a lot more to the story. So yeah, guys, I don't see that Candace Owens is a man. So I said I would look, and I do not see. And so that is my findings on that. But I think the larger thing is, I don't know, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not going to say this. I'm just not going to say it. It's too early to say it. There's some other things I'm feeling, but I'm not going to say it. I won't say it. I won't say it because I need time to really source it out. But there's just some feelings that I get. And I won't say it. I don't think I should say it. I don't think I should say it. I really don't. I'm getting something. I'm getting a feeling, not from my automatic drawing. It's just a nudge in my gut. But I ain't going to mention that today. I'm not going to say that. We're going to wait. And, you know, and to be honest with you, I truly don't care if Candace Owens is a man or a woman. I truly just don't care. I think she's doing a good job at, you know, opening up this energy field. And, you know, because what it really did was it allowed people to see things for what things really are, not what we want them to be, hope them to be, used to know them as, but for what it is right now. And so that, you know, to do that where it doesn't matter if you are a boy or a woman, if you were born whatever, which way. So that wouldn't change anything. Yeah, guys, I just don't see her currently right now within my drawing. I don't see her being a man. The only thing I do see is someone trying to come into her energy field that is not of light. So, and that's a story for a different reading, right? And I'm kind of interested on, it's kind of interesting how the Trump thing showed up, like, and it wasn't just Trump, right? This was also in Erika Kirk's field as well. So what I can say is there is something that has entered into her. It feels like body. It feels like body. Now it could be a different body of consciousness rather than the physical body. It could be spiritual body, emotional body, you know, mental body, but there's something that's entered there. But I'm going to save that for a different video. I truly am. This was just to find out because people were asking me, is she a man? And I'm not seeing that she is a man, but I am feeling two faces energy come up. that there is another side to her, and I think it goes well beyond that she has a twin. I think that there is another face that she hides. And I won't say it because I need to get more data points. So I'm going to leave that there for today. Yeah, it would be very, if she was coming after the lady of France, or she's saying that the lady is a man, it would be very hypocritical. Yeah, some people have asked me if Candace Owens is a man, and then I stumbled upon that TikTok, so I was like, let me examine it. I don't see that she's a man. I don't see it. But I do see, it's just, Candace Owens is a perfectionist, and sometimes perfectionists, because sometimes I can be a perfectionist, we get a bad rep. You just really, it's not that you want to necessarily be perfect, but you know how things should be. And you can't, you have a very keen sense of attention to detail. There's some people who just notice everything. Like me, I notice everything. If there's something off, I'm going to notice it. So it's just that you just want it fixed because you see that it's not right. So I do see that, but there is a side of Candace Owens that she doesn't show, and I think this is her home life and what truly is coming through right now. And the other thing I'm not going to say, I'm picking up on some other stuff. I'm not going to say that, but this stuff I will say. There is another face, and the other face is how she is at home within her marriage. That is coming up. That is coming up. And I don't think we'll ever see that face. And I'm not even going to say it. I don't know why. I don't want to say nothing bad about Candace. I don't. Because I think we've already been there. I mean, I truly don't. But I'm just going to say that there's another face. There's a way she shows up at home. And which is, I don't know, to some people it might be surprising, but not necessarily to me. That I don't think we will ever see that side. Yeah, I don't think we will see that side because, she's a lot like Meghan Markle. She's more like Meghan Markle than she thinks. Those two, they have a very, very similar kind of energy signature. Candace says she is alien and Charlie is a time traveler. Yeah. Yeah. Well, she actually is. Hi, Sister Sonia. Yeah, remember we spoke about Candace Owens being the I channeled that movie where she is from goodness, it's way back in the psychic investigation where she came from Jupiter. Hold on, Jupiter ascended. Yeah, that's Jupiter ascending. And I channeled this a long time ago. So in Jupiter ascending, so Jupiter Jones, that's what I channeled for Candace Owens, was born under signs that predicted future greatness. This is Candace, but her reality as a woman consists of cleaning other people's houses and endless bad breaks. And then it says Channing Tatum, so that was the actor who played Cain, a genetically engineered hunter arrives on Earth to locate her. Interesting. Maybe that's Charlie. Making Jupiter finally aware of the greatness, of the great destiny that awaits her. Jupiter's genetic signature marks her as the next in line for extraordinary inheritance that could alter the balance of the cosmos. So yes, this is kind of what I channeled for her. It's interesting that maybe that the guy who played her co-host, maybe they're talking about Charlie because he's a genetically engineered hunter that arrives on Earth to locate her. Interesting. One thing you better believe is that these people are telling the truth. When she says she's a Mason, one of the Masons of Turning Point, I know you guys say, no, it's just Mason means builder. She's just saying, no. Guys, to these people, when you start to deal in these upper levels, I'm not it doesn't mean because you are a Mason, you are also part of all of this other stuff. Because there are people that are Masons. You know, people can, it's like a fraternity. You can join it, right? Oh my God. Okay, you guys, did you see that? Did you guys see that? Miro somboro sunna. Miro somboro sunna. Miro somboro sunna da camboro sunna. Miro somboro sunna marasata. Woo! I just got the telepathic impression of what's in Candace Owens' heart. That sucker was strong. Woo! Woo! Yo! You know, spirit be like, you got to say it. Okay, I just got the telepathic impression of what is in Candace Owens' heart. This thing here, this claw and this face I found here. But see here, you know what I do find? The missing piece to this. I don't know. It's like, I don't want, you know, like, I just don't want to, you know, I just want to read this as it's saying without me being like, I don't want to say anything bad. But here's the thing, guys. I just got hit with the telepathic impression. Listen, this thing that's in her heart, I just felt it. And it was like the frequency just stopped the room. So when we're talking about the alien and time travel, yes, but also too, this thing here is the other part of this face. Even though to you guys, it doesn't look like a face, but with my spiritual eye, it's like I'm getting more versed in my automatic drawings where source will have me read things from my spiritual eye. This is the other face. You can probably see it has two eyes here. There's two eyes, and then there's a point at the head, and then there's kind of a mouth. This is not her twin. Even though the Gemini is her twin, but the other half, no, she doesn't have the other half of her in her heart. She has something else there, whatever's coming up through this freaking claw. And this is new because this was not in Candace Owens' field before. This is new. That was strong. That was strong. Who said Candace Owens was an ex-Olympic athlete? Oh, someone? I'm not sure. No, she's not. Yo, guys, that was freak. Whoa. You guys, I just wonder if you saw that. That was strong. Ooh. And you see here? See, I wasn't trying to do this sort of reading. Okay. You see this where I said something's going on here? Look, there's a dollar sign right here. There's something above her money, capping her money. You see that? Someone's doing witchcraft on Candace Owens, and this is Erika Kirk's energy signature. Because you know what it felt like when Erika Kirk was remote viewing me that day I told you guys, and I chased her signal back to like a Masonic Royal Lodge on the East Coast. It felt like that. It's Erika Kirk. It's not Erika Kirk, but it's the entity inside. So we got something coming up from the claw. That's a demonic claw. And then that's Erika Kirk. I'm sorry. This is witchcraft. That's that same vibe that I felt. It was the same energy that I felt. And this here, all these little marks here, this is interference and stagnation in her field. You see that dollar sign? Someone's blocking her money. Someone's also blocking. I don't know if this is something on her right. I don't know what this is, but there's you know, those paywalls I always talk about? The paywalls are when they want to do things in secret, the paywall is the elites. They're behind a paywall because they'll, pay someone to do something, you can't chase it back to them. There's a paywall. So this is elites, and then there's something in her field here on her right side. And then we got here another one, another paywall blocking her. The right side is your side of spirituality, blocking her signal to the divine. Is what I'm hearing. And then we got something here. I'm not sure what this is, but my pen just kept going over and over and over. This would kind of be down at the feet. So kind of maybe anchoring her here. And then here, this doesn't look so good down here. This is Israel down here. I read that. This is Israel. Brigitte, blocking the money. Erika, well, whatever the entity is in Erika. And then we got something here blocking her divine side. And something feels like a rod, like I don't know what that is exactly, but it's not a good energy. And remember when Erika Kirk did the same thing to the woman who tried to post? Yeah. That's what she's doing. This reading wasn't even supposed to go like this, but baby, I got hit with that blast. I'm like, that's Erika Kirk. That's Erika Kirk, girl. Yeah, that's Erika Kirk. She here, she there, she everywhere. Woo, I'm about to leave this energy alone. Seriously, that's that. So it's nothing but Erika Kirk. It's Erika Kirk, and that Brigitte energy thing is. And you know what's funny? Probably why Source led me to that video was because I needed to see this. I needed to see what Erika Kirk was doing. She's still up to her shenanigans, but baby, whatever she got in that heart is a strong mother effer. It is strong. Wow. So, center stage of grieving. I'm not sure. Yeah, just like she blocked that lady's book. She's blocking this stuff now, guys. She is. I like energetically these videos and stuff. It's being blocked, and it's all done with energy and frequency blast. That's just what it is. That's what it is. So it's the same readings, guys. Erika Kirk is still always messing around with people. It's always the witchcraft. From day one, it's been the witchcraft. It's always just still the witchcraft. Like, it's just still the witchcraft. Because I really, I have to take someone to the airport, but listen. The cease and desist going out to Turning Point USA to Candace Owens and other podcasters. Yeah. And they're already blocking it in the algorithm. They're blocking it. Let me tell you something, guys. I got to show you this. Whoa. This woman got bat energy too. This is Erika Kirk, right? I want you to pay attention to, there's some fingernails down here, like some claws down here. You see that? See that? I always catch her with fingernails, but now these are like feet nails, like claws, like feet, like that's Erika Kirk. So I guess we answer our question of who the freaking feet is in Candace Owens field. It's freaking you, frat. Franz Bay or whatever you are. See? Now, that almost looks like a foot, like a shoe. And if the shoe fits, baby, wear that sucker, because that's your Erika Kirk. That's your claws right there. That's giving your feet claws. Some strange entity up here with wings, like bat wings, like it's not a good energy. This is Erika Kirk we're talking about now. Ah! Baby. You see how I found this here? I said something is anchoring her feet down, Candace Owens' feet. This infliction here, it's like a rod. It feels like a spiritual rod anchoring her down in order for this foot to come up. Well, look at Missy's, what's her name? What's her name? Erika Kirk. This energy was so potent. You see all this, like just this, my pen just kept going. That's her energy anchoring down Candace Owens. And she's mirroring. Because if I was to go like this, then it shows up on the same side. She's mirroring. She's not showing up like, you know, she's trying not to be found out in the automatic drawings. Now she's mirroring. I have to collapse the page like this for it to match. She's mirroring. This woman, the devil, don't take no days off, baby. Okay. And then there's a face here and some words, girl. Here's Erika Kirk. That's some face here. And there's a word here. I'm not sure if it says no. It says something. Okay, guys, I gotta, I'm getting text. I actually gotta run, but thank you for the $5 super chat. Is Candace submissive to her husband? No, she's not. That's what I was saying. No, she yells at him a lot. She has her times, but she at home, sorry, baby, she in control. Who's wearing the pants up there? It's Candace Owens for sure. None of these women are submissive to their husbands. All that right wing being submissive, no, they're not. They're running things. These women are running things in those homes. Don't be fooled by that. Question, could Erika have gone and have a double? Yeah, she got up to 3. She has up to 3. Absolutely. Guys, I truly got to get out of here because, oh my God, I'm so late. Candace wears the pants. Absolutely, baby. Every day, and even more so. And the more she goes through stuff, the more she wear them freaking pants at that house. I'm just saying. Her husband is feeling it right now. All right, guys, thank you. I got to get out of here. I'm so sorry. I will be back tomorrow, though. I love you guys. Guys, book your free consultation if you're interested in enrolling in the Quantum Telepathic Healing and Psychic Development course. Link is down below. You can also email me for the official flyer, instructions number 4 humanity@gmail.com. And the special price is for January. So if you do not book or put a deposit down to hold your spot in January, then the price will go up, but this is a special January pricing. So just email and I will send all that information to you guys. I have to get out of here. I love you. I love you. I love you. And you guys have a good day. Okay. Bye. Bye.